Want to learn how to make 3D layered names to decorate your favor boxes? Then keep on watching. Hey y'all, Victoria Cherie here with Pretty Party and Crafty, and we're going to jump right into how you can make your own 3D layered names that you can use to decorate favor boxes to give it a 3D effect. So the first thing we want to do is make sure that we have Design Space open, that you've already clicked Make a Project, and you're on the canvas. What I'm going to do, I'm going to upload an image because the name, I want it to have a decorative pattern, but I don't want to use the pattern tool inside of Design Space because it's kind of glitchy for me. So on the left side panel, I'm going to go to Upload. I'm going to select my upload and hit Add to Canvas. Again, this is optional, but I do this because I don't like to work with individual letters. All right, so the name portion is going to be a print then cut for me. All right, so I have this brought in. Now on the left side panel, I'm going to hit text to add my text. And just going to type in a name, William. I want the name to be just the letters to be a little bit closer. So where it says a letter space, we can bring that down to bring it closer, or we can bring it up to bring it further away. So I'm just going to go down just a little bit, maybe to 0.2. With the name, what I want to do is bring it on top of my background because I want it to have a foil effect, kind of look metallic a little bit. You could use patterns, but I have trouble with patterns. So I'm going to do it this way. I do this way a lot of times. So select both the name and the background, and you're going to click slice at the bottom right. Now it doesn't look like anything happened, but we do have a slice result. So we're just going to move this, and hopefully you can see where it's sliced out. Just pull it out, and now we can delete this. Okay, I'm going to delete this as well. So this is our name. And again, I don't want to cut individual letters. I want the name to be one piece. So I need to create an outline. You do that by using the offset tool. So at the top, I'm going to select offset. It's at a 0.069. I'm actually happy with that. So I'm going to hit apply. Okay, the color is black, but I want it to be white so the blue pops a little bit more. Now it's kind of hard for me to see that, so what I'm going to do is at the bottom right where it says blank canvas, I'm going to click that, and then at the top it says color. We can click that and change the color. I'm going to add a second offset. This time make sure the offset is big enough where all the letters are connected, and I am okay with that, so I'm going to hit apply. To make this one piece so that it cuts as one piece, we're going to select the whole thing. We're going to right click and we're going to select flatten. Okay, so this is going to print and cut as one piece. All right, so this is going to be my top layer, and then I'm going to add 2 additional layers. All right, so with this selected, we're going to do another offset. So this is the first layer, and the offsets, that's what's going to give you your layers. So this is layer 1. My second layer that's going to be behind it, I want it to be kind of big, and I don't want any inner pieces cut, so just pay attention to that. Choose a size that you like, but make sure that there are no inner cuts. It should be one solid line. And then you're going to change the operation from print and cut to basic cut and choose a color. And then we're going to repeat that one more time for the third layer. Again, choose an offset size, and then you'll hit apply and change the color. Again, make sure that's a basic cut. Now, wherever you plan to put this, make sure that you measure it. I'm putting it on a gable box that measures 6 by 2. So I want to make sure that I resize this so it's smaller than 6 by 2. So it's about 5.25 by 1.75. All right, so before I do anything else, I want this to be on the same mat. So I'm actually going to change the color. And I'm just going to remember in my brain that the small one is blue. So I'm going to just select it and change this to red. Okay, we have it set to the Maker 3. And I'm going to go ahead and click on Make. Don't save. All right, I'm going to choose on mat 12 by 12. I'm going to change the material size to letter size. I'm going to change the number of copies to 3, hit apply again. I'm going to go to the second mat and arrange this to match my mat. So I'm going to have the larger offsets on the left side because that's where my red cardstock will be. And then I'm going to take the smaller offsets and put that on the right side because that's where the blue metallic cardstock is going to be. All right, so I'm going to go back to step 1 so I can go ahead and get this printed and cut. So with step 1 selected, bottom right, you're just going to hit continue. Send to printer. We're going to hit next. All right. We're going to select our printer, turn on bleed and system dialog box and make your selection. So choose your printer and make sure for paper type you change that to photo paper glossy. And now I'm just making additional changes to my colors. Don't worry about this part, but go ahead and print. Next, we are going to set our material. I'm using poster board and we're going to get it all loaded. The sun just decided to come out. Anyway, this is what it looks like once it's printed. We're adding it to our mat using our brayer to make sure it sticks, and we print it on our 61 pounds Party Printables cardstock. We're choosing poster board for step 2 as well, and we're going to go ahead and get that mat loaded up to cut. So my metallic cardstock is always from the craft print shop. I'm using red and blue. It is recommended that you wear gloves with this because it may show your fingerprints, but I'm cutting this down to 6 inches each so I can apply it to my mat, and this is a great way to save on materials. Okay, we have everything cut, but to create the 3D effect, you will need double-sided adhesive foam squares. I get mine from the craft print shop. I'll be sure to link it in the description. They come in different colors, but I usually like to use black. Here you can see the thickness, and if you need to, you can double up. So what we're going to do is we're going to flip over our first layer and we're going to add adhesive foam squares to the back. I added about 4 and then I took another one and cut it in half. So if you need to cut it down to size, you can. Then you're going to remove the liner and add it to the second layer, and we'll do that to all 3. Now we're going to flip that over and add adhesive squares to the back again. And on 2 of them, I'm going to double up so it can be a little bit thicker. And that's it. Now with this 3D layered name, if you wanted to, you can add adhesive again to the back and add this to a gable box, a favor box, anything that you want. So hopefully you learned something new. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Be sure to like and follow for more. Later, y'all.